and share. Number one is, remember, our skin is our largest organ, and whatever that is shown in our skin, any part of the body, it reflects the health or the level of toxicity that may be inside the body. So a good way of detoxifying is to tips for healthy glowing skin. This is the topic of today's video. Do watch on and give me a like, thumbs up on this video. Also do subscribe to this channel because we are constantly sharing tips and anything to do with skin health and wellness on this channel. My name's Petrina and I'm co-founder of Planet Wellness, and we are constantly helping those with digestive issues, which eventually results in skin issues. And here are the tips that I'd like to share on how you can have natural glowing skin. Now, whatever we share, we do also practice in our lives. Of course, we are human as well, and we may not be practicing it 100% because sometimes it is just not practical. For example, if we are traveling, then we may not be able to be as disciplined as we would like to be. Likewise, in a busy work environment, in a busy day, for example, if we are taking part in events outdoors and having a full-on day, then perhaps maybe we may not be as disciplined in following whatever we are about to recommend. However, we do at least 89% of the time follow and practice what we actually share on this channel. So what is the tips, or what are the tips that I can share? Number one is, remember, our skin is our largest organ, and whatever that is shown in our skin, any part of the body, it reflects the health or the level of toxicity that may be inside the body. So a good way of detoxifying is to keep hydrated. Drink lots and lots of good mineral water or alkaline water daily. When I say lots and lots, it should be at least 2 liters for adults, and if you're in a warmer climate or if you're exercising a lot or sweating a lot for some reason, then you need to drink a lot more than that. For children, we would recommend at least 1 liter to 1.5 liters, also depending on their height, their weight, and also their age as well. If you want to know more, please do check in with a clinic such as ours, have a book-in for a complimentary chat so that we can advise you further on specific or customized recommendations for each person. So tip number one is to ensure you're adequately hydrated. You may not need to necessarily just drink water. It could be coconut water. If you're in a country where you can get that easily, we recommend that you drink at least 1 coconut water, or the water from 1 coconut at least once a day if you can, or if not, several times a week. And if you're in a country where you can't, or it's difficult to get fresh coconut water, then we would recommend the ones in cartons, which are just as good, and that would be at least 1 liter. Oftentimes it may be expensive, so if you're living with someone, perhaps you can share and each could have like half each or 1/3 of the liter each. At least that goes a longer way as well. You can also hydrate yourself with herbal teas and also fruit juices that you can make. There are also fruits that are that contain a lot more liquids, such as watermelon, tangerines, nectarines, oranges, kiwi fruit, for example, grapes. All these contain a lot more juice or water content, and these will be good as well. In terms of vegetables or fruit. It could be tomatoes, it could be cucumber, it could be melons. These are the examples, some of the examples of fruits and vegetables that contain a lot more liquids, and that can be part of your hydration daily as well. If you are unable to make your own fruit juice, then we would recommend that you get a good quality juice or smoothie that contains no added sugars, that is all natural, and that you consume that regularly as well. Now, what else can you do? Be mindful of what you expose your skin to. For example, are you wearing makeup that is made or it has ingredients that have a lot of chemicals? Be mindful of that as well. Are you in a environment where there's a lot of pollution? Maybe you're living in the city or working or living where there's a lot of pollution in terms of smoking, vaping, and vehicle fumes, factory fumes. Be mindful of that as well. So we don't recommend you exercise or walk or even commute in places where there is a lot of pollution. In London, where I live, thankfully I hardly have to rely on the underground, because when you go on the underground and you travel on those trains, because it's underground, there's a lot of pollution. You may not feel it or you may not realize it. However, you go out, and when you come back after a day, you'll find that your nose, for example, if you wipe it, it's black, because that's all the pollution. So be mindful of that as well, and try to minimize these sorts of journeys as much as you can. In addition, we encourage you to actually also take good quality supplements, and if you want to know more, please do message us, and also check out the links that we're sharing below, because when you look after the various parts of your body, different organs in your body, then the skin is healthy as well, because when your internal organs are healthier, then it reflects on good, natural, glowing skin as well. Now, before you go, do check out our free guide called Psoriasis Expert Secrets. Psoriasis is a very challenging, very severe type of skin disease, and this is one of the guides that we've written based on a real-life customer success story, where we've shared our tips as well as to how we got her from her severe psoriasis that she had been suffering for over 40 years. And within weeks, we managed to get her to better and improve glowing skin by following just our recommendations. So I hope you found this video useful. To give me a thumbs up, like, and also share this video with your friends. And most importantly, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already done so, because we would like you to continue benefiting from our constant, regular videos to do with skin health.